I don't know. You know, life, damn, and all that jazz.
Yup.
All
I've been
right.
playing Need for Speed a lot of the day,
Oh, hey, people are here.
and we
Who's
are
Fat
live,
Duke? We
so
are
I have to
live.
mute us.
Mute. Why are we muting? Hey,
I'm
Scott.
muting because I can't mute the YouTube video
Oh,
of
right.
us until it
Okay.
starts playing.
Gotcha, gotcha.
So every
All
time it
right.
does, and sometimes I spend like 30 seconds at the beginning of the stream being really confused why I can hear myself and being like, Maya, there's an audio issue. And then I'm like, oh,
Oh, it's me.
right. It's
Totally
this
me.
thing that happens every time.
Yeah, I started looking for it now, and I'm always pleasantly surprised when. Because I hate that YouTube won't let you fuck with the audio until the stream actually starts. And I'm like, but I want to see that the stream has started. Could you,
Yeah.
you know? So not fun. But oh, Crystal is here. I'm really excited about that. And then there's you. So, all right, gang's all here.
All right. Okay. So,
So today, yeah, this is
cool.
I haven't seen the whole video. It looked really interesting. These are things that on TikTok that just has stymied the entire internet, and I don't know. It's been a really full week, so I thought I don't know. We're gonna be surprised at what's in the video together, and this is a really bad way.
Fantastic.
It's a really bad way to to do a stream. I don't want people thinking I'm like grr or anything.
Shots fired.
He can take it. But all
Yep.
right.
Yeah. No, Gur's a champ. I love Gur.
Titan loves Gur. Gur. I don't know. I don't know what the love affair is about, but you know,
I mean,
Titan's
I,
happy, so I'm happy, and that's
yeah.
all that matters.
All right. So I skipped the first like minute and a bit
Thank you.
because
Yeah.
it was, it's standard intro fare.
Hmm. Hmm.
But it should transition right after we start to a thing that I totally know exactly what's going on here. So let's watch.
Videos ever.
What's wrong?
But in the past couple of weeks, I've noticed something really
So I'm pretty sure that was supposed to be like creepy and horrifying.
I
And
mean, it
like
wasn't uncreepy and horrifying,
in the
but
right headspace, you're totally right. But I
right.
guarantee you that that was totally just that's like an inside joke that somebody was like, you know what? Out of context, that's creepy and horrifying. And that's what they did. Because this is a person who does that stupid voice and it made somebody laugh once upon a time, and now because it's an inside joke, it always makes everybody laugh.
Like
Like
it made
when
me
my
laugh right
brother
now.
yeah, like when my brother asks me to do the Stitch voice from Lilo and Stitch. And
Oh,
then I go like this, and everybody thinks it was really funny.
that's
And I can't
actually
do it anymore because I went through puberty now. But
adorable. No, no, I'm gonna put that on. Clip that. Going on TikTok, and we're
oh
going
god,
viral. We are gonna
oh
stymie the
no,
whole internet.
I don't.
This is awesome.
But yeah, so like it's sometimes I look at a little clip and I'm like, I think I know exactly how this happened.
Hey, Bree's
strange.
here. Love the
Hey,
hybrids.
Bree. Well, thank you, Pragmatic Crystal. I appreciate. I've always been very, very impressed by voice actors. Like Seth MacFarlane, his he's able to do a lot of different voices
Mm-hmm.
and very like repeatably. It's
Yeah.
tough.
Yeah.
The number of videos portraying mysterious phenomena in the
What he's saying is I have noticed in the last few weeks or something.
sky has doubled or even tripled, and no one knows why.
I see it.
could be.
And it's leaving the entire internet
Okay, that's
completely
weird.
baffled.
What the f is that? What the f is this? What is
That's also
this? Why
kind of
is
weird
it
now that I
moving?
actually think about it.
Kind of
What
weird.
is that in the sky?
I have no idea.
What is that? What do you think that was?
A couple of weeks ago, several mysterious sightings
can we
of
go
what
back?
appears to be the
Which one?
What
This
is
one?
Why is it moving?
Yeah, I don't know.
If the person has lived there all their life and they have no idea what that is, then that's one thing. If it's somebody, like if it's a tourist and they just don't know that, oh, there's a big tower over in that direction, and also it gets foggy at night sometimes, then, like,
Yeah.
you know, that's the one thing. But this one's odd.
Yeah.
That looks fake.
What the f is that? What
And
is
then this one also looks like something local. It looks like it's nearby.
Right.
Yeah.
A couple of weeks ago, several mysterious sightings of what appears to be the same object were captured on camera. And apparently, it began in Mexico City with Francisco Serving capturing what would turn out to be a series of strange events. And this is what he saw.
Okay, so we've got like a weird balloon dot up here.
In this very short video, Francisco captures what appears to be a drone at first. But this isn't the only video Francisco
Or a
was able to record of this
helicopter, or-
mysterious object, and it seems he
It doesn't really look like a helicopter.
wasn't the only one
I mean,
to
it
see
depends
it
how far
also.
away it is. I mean,
this
And
out.
at what angle it is towards
right,
you.
exactly.
Yeah. Because it's not from the side, that's for sure.
No, yeah, like
Oh, now it looks like a really far away blimp,
yeah.
but it also looks like a UFO balloon.
Well, I mean, if we're gonna introduce aliens,
When
then I'm going
Francisco
there.
uploaded this video with amassed
I
millions
don't. I'm talking about party supplies, not aliens.
of views and thousands of comments, and most internet users thought that this could be a drone, even though it is way bigger than a conventional drone, and it's flying just next to an airport. An internet account by the name of SGM Porioga was able to capture the same object in Mexico City, but a little bit better. Check this
See,
¿O será por la distancia?
it looks too much like a UFO. Like, it looks exactly like a UFO.
Es porque vi unos señores que estaban volteando.
Totally UFO. The answer is always
And
aliens.
I have no idea how big it is, though.
But here's where things get
Yeah.
even stranger. In another video uploaded by Pamela, also in Mexico City, we can see that whatever this object is, it appears that it's not all alone. Check this out.
¿Son globos?
In the video, we can see what appears to be the same plane taking off, and behind it, we can spot two shiny objects at first. And then, when she pans the camera to the left, there are hundreds of them.
The same plane. What are they talking about? The same plane. If they were gonna make a point about it, they
But
should
it
have
doesn't
like.
stop there. A couple of
Yeah,
days
this is
later, a family spots a weird object in the sky also in Mexico City. Check this out.
Trato de ver qué es, pero ya está estático, mira, ya no se mueve.
Mira, ven a verlo, ven, tiene picos. Mira.
Oh, that's neat.
It's like the best picture we've gotten all like year.
Mira, ahí está.
Right? Like,
That's awesome.
that's pretty cool. I still think it's a balloon, but maybe not. They said it was static. If it was a balloon that wasn't tethered to anything, it probably would not appear to be static.
Sí, ya nos vio.
Right.
Hola. No
Particularly
mames.
because, I mean,
Ya se subió más.
that it looked like
Tiene
it was windy out.
picos.
You know, that cloud didn't look like a happy cloud,
No mames. Muy alto ahí.
right? Like
No
that looks
mames.
like
What appears to be a metallic and
a
spiked
storm
object
brewing.
can be seen in Mexico City, and it leaves Amy and her family completely baffled. At first, the object is static, it's not moving, and then it starts going up slowly until it disappears. A couple of days later, a similar object is captured on camera, but this time in Colombia.
Oh no, next year.
Esto te tiene tráfico detenido. Venga, yo miro a ver si les alcanzo a no. Mire eso, mire eso. Venga, yo miro, es que el zoom no me da mucho. Pero no sabemos bien qué es. Es algo como con una forma ovalada. Y está todo el mundo grabando esto. No sabemos bien qué es. Ahorita son unos movimientos muy extraños. Por acá hay gente, todo el mundo se está bajando a grabar. Y eso es lo que logramos observar. O sea, eso está estático, totalmente estático.
Phenomena, or maybe it's something else entirely.
Oh, this is funky. I assume this is the same one.
In 1979, in the small town of Ottosdal in South Africa, miners working in a pyrophyllite mine dug up mysterious metal spheres known as
I mean,
the
I'm thinking drone, but
I'm not too
I'm thinking.
movie is that was exactly why this is anything.
I'm thinking it could be a drone, I guess. To me, it looks more like a balloon, right? Like drones. You need to have like the propeller somewhere, and they normally aren't quite so squat looking, I would think. You know, but what I need to see is like a size reference, because if it turns out that thing is the size of a plane, then like I mean balloon still works, I guess, but it's weirder.
I'm going to ask the community. I'm sure everybody's going to agree with me that it was either drone or aliens.
Guys, okay, you have to stand up for the voice of reason, and it's definitely a balloon. Okay, now keep in mind that this panel is a democracy, and right now it's 50-50. If you accept the true fact that I am human, if you instead go with the conspiracy theory that I am 3 weasels in a human suit, then I've already won the vote. So, I want the chat to keep that in mind.
Okay, so we have 6 votes, and I don't know how many people are here. 11 people are here. All right, lurkers, come on, you can totally get in on this.
Yeah, she said it's 7 votes now, and you'll notice she didn't say what the results were. Oh,
all right, people are thinking balloon. I don't know how you get a spiky balloon. I don't know how
you make
that
it with
happens.
spikes.
You make
Think
the balloon
about
with
it.
spikes.
Think about it. Imagine
And
taking
you toss them all
2
up in the air, and they're just all magically static. Okay.
We had the only reason we had to believe that only one of them was claimed to be static, and then it was zoomed far in, so we couldn't tell. Okay, but only one of them was claimed to be static. The other ones, they looked like they were moving to me. They didn't look static to me. Okay. Wait, Beck is chastising you for saying Zeppelin. I don't.
Zeppelin
Did you
is
say
a balloon?
Zeppelin?
I don't know.
I don't think you
I
said
don't think so,
Zeppelin.
because I have no idea what, like Led Zeppelin? Like, what's a Zeppelin?
A Zeppelin is a blimp. Like the Hindenburg was a Zeppelin.
Okay, blimp.
And
like when you said,
I don't know if that's why they named themselves Led Zeppelin, because they didn't spell lead like the material lead.
Mm-hmm.
But that, like, because that's like the joke, right?
Right.
Is that you can't have a lead balloon.
Right. Right.
Unless you're playing Bloons Tower Defense. Great game.
No, I mean blimp. I don't know why you'd have a spiky blimp. I mean, yeah. I mean, I would
to scare away predators, Maya.
Until I saw the spikes, like you could have had me on blimp, but
it can still be. It can still be. You can still have this. Think. Okay, so think about a normal balloon, right?
Mm-hmm.
The bottom part of it, where you've got it tied off, is kind of a spike shape. There we go.
All right. Well, I mean, most people
Agree to
agree
disagree.
with you. No, most people agree with you. So, I mean, it could happen. Okay.
In 1979, in the small town of Ottosdal in South Africa, miners working in a pyrophyllite mine dug up mysterious metal spheres known.
Why don't these things ever occur in the middle of Times Square? Right?
Oh, what's the fun in that? You could get an actual like video with clarity that could totally debunk your whole bullshit.
Yeah.
As the Klerksdorp spheres. Now these dark and reddish-brown, somewhat flattened spheres range in size from 1 to 10 centimeters across, and some of them have these 3 parallel.
I'm sorry. Centimeters?
I didn't write the script. Don't look at
Has
me.
anybody here ever heard that pronunciation? Legitimately, I've never heard that in my life. Centimeters instead of centimeters. Please, because that...
grooves running around the equator.
Yeah, no, seems to be.
I'm going to use that, though.
Centimeters.
I'm gonna
Nobody's
like...
going to know what the fuck you're talking about. It'll be like a Tangelo's talking about feathers.
Yeah, well, okay. My bro Tangelo Otangelo needs another Otangelo. So
No, that is not the truth.
I can be Dr. Otangelo.
You could not. You start talking about the Stratatour and you're getting
After
kicked the fuck out.
Talk about the Strat. Well, okay. I mean, that's just a fact, Maya.
Oh goddamn, your internet is just fucking up. I don't know what happened. Yeah, get that shit checked, dude.
Analyzing the spheres, researchers and experts came to the conclusion that they were analyzing the spheres. Researchers and experts came.
Experts. They're like axe experts.
Came to the conclusion that they.
I shouldn't make so much fun of pronunciation because that's super elitist, but...
were somehow manufactured, but here's the problem, and here's where things get really strange. These metallic objects have been dated up to 3 billion years old, making them what geologists and researchers consider to be an out-of-place artifact, which means that this is most likely evidence.
Look at this! I like this! We've got what this right here is. They're talking to ChatGPT. Okay. I have a ChatGPT window open right now. I use ChatGPT at work to help me document my boss's confusing code.
Gotcha.
And it's actually really quite stunningly effective as long as you've got a good sixth sense for when the AI is fucking up and doing some bullshit. But if you do, and you and I are the kind of people that spend enough time on the internet that for sure we do.
Okay.
it's one of those intangible things that if you're just around bots for long enough, you pick it up. But they're talking to ChatGPT, which I approve of.
Of a civilization that existed.
Which video do you want to link to, Beck?
Either billions of years ago or way before our history books.
Wait, are you talking about the video that's playing?
But when it comes to strange artifacts found in mines, there are quite a few.
It's
and a couple.
We're on Maya's channel, okay, so. Oh, well, I guess I am a mod, so I can just drop a link right here.
I mean, you could.
Oh.
I mean, nobody likes a dick weasel.
I mean, it was pretty funny when I muted Titan that one time.
Everyone laughed except Titan.
Oh, Titan was laughing in his interactions with me, but it might have been, that happy smile that you put on when you're planning somebody's imminent demise.
Oh, no, I got some DMs, I'm just saying.
I didn't think it was gonna let me do it. I was like, wait, what? And then you
Like
can't
what?
undo it. You can't.
Yeah,
You
no, you
can't
can't
undo when you mute somebody. I was like, which because that surprised me. I had never tried to unmute somebody before because, I've only muted people like a total of maybe 30 times, and 20 of those were on that one stream on Kaz's channel that you and I had to deal with.
No, you can't put the heart back in the chest once you pull it out. It just has to like stand like still beating in the palm in your palm.
Yeah. Oh man.
On January 25th, a TikToker by the name of Yura Amir28 shared a really strange video of what's supposed to be a sculpture of an angel that was supposedly dug up from a gravel pit 340 kilometers away from the Russian town of Zaya.
Okay, we've already got two supposed to be's here. It's supposed to be this sculpture, and this sculpture was supposed to be dug up from this gravel pit. So already we've got.
So everyone knows two maybes make an absolutely.
Yeah.
In the video, the miners talk about how they excavated it from the ground and they take pictures with it, and they talk a little bit about how they regret doing so because they feel something odd about it.
Вот это да. Короче, разрыли экскаватором такую, ну я скажу, эмоции просто не рассказать. Душа куда-то аж упрыгивает.
What is happening?
Не
They're
знаю,
saying
конечно.
words that we're
Не
not allowed to
описать.
know because we can't see the
Это просто не
captions
рассказать,
because of
почему так.
censorship.
Что это такое? Ну там сейчас на вертолете прилетят все эти дела. И вот пока не приехали все эти товарищи, мы вот тут с ребятами.
Now, according to the uploader, they informed authorities who came and retrieved the statue by chopper and took it away. However, this is where things get strange and creepy. After the video was uploaded to TikTok, it amassed millions of views and thousands of comments, and internet users were completely baffled by it. Some left comments saying that the size and proportion of the head, the eyes, and the mouth are the same as the man around it, and that the face looks real, not carved, and that this might actually not be just a statue, but most likely some sort of petrified angel. Others
petrified
compare
angel.
this to a simple
Wow.
Wow, I would not have gone there. It's like no. It's so
Definitely.
lifelike.
It's so lifelike that it means it must be petrified. Not that artisans can have great skill. That's impossible.
No, I mean that's exactly what I thought when I saw the statue of David. This is completely a real guy. It's just way too realistic to be a statue.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Statue of David, though, always freaked me out a little bit. Its hands are a little too large.
As long as they're not tiny.
Yeah, that doesn't tend to work out, does it?
Trump joke. Moving on.
Yep.
Simpsons episode where Lisa actually finds.
Also, when they were like, it matches his proportions. Yeah, because people look like other people. Like,
I mean,
that's how we know that they are people.
The skeleton of an angel during an excavation. There were even some internet users suggesting that the statue.
And it's one of the reasons that it's pretty clear to everybody in the community that Titan Uranus is not a person, because we never see him. Sometimes you hear him, you never see him.
Statue actually moves by itself at a certain moment. Check this out.
That looked like the fine art of pointing an arrow at nothing.
Now,
and then
even
being
though
like,
many internet
see?
users see the statue's face moving by itself, many others do not, like
did anyone
myself.
see that?
What I do
I did
know,
not
however,
see
is that
that.
I have to agree with many internet users who state that there's a really creepy vibe to it, and I'm not.
It's way less creepy than the vibe of this portrait of my great aunt that is in my cousin's house in New Hampshire. That thing follows you like the Mona Lisa. Like if you're no matter where in the room you are, it's looking at you and it's judging you. Mona Lisa is like admiring like the chill night you're having. in right? Like I've always gotten a really chill sense from the Mona Lisa.
Yeah, so I'm gonna ask them. Yeah, did anybody else see the statue's head move? Well, that should have been an apostrophe s. Like, don't talk about my spelling here, but or my grammar, I guess. But like, what the fuck?
Everything I learned about English grammar, I learned in Spanish class. True story.
I've heard that before. No,
Except
okay,
for
so
like everything that I can articulate it formally and correctly about like how grammar actually works. 95% of it I actually did learn in Spanish class. My gut sense for when a sentence is right versus wrong, no, but
play it again. Play it again.
all right.
Agree with
We want more information
Roman,
before
check
they
this
answer the
out.
Are we here?
question.
Right here?
Watching to see if the statue's head moves. I see the camera moving.
No.
Now, even though many internet users see the statue's face moving by itself, many others do not,
I see
like
the camera
myself.
moving.
Even the guy making this video is like, yeah, even I don't see it. No, this is some hot
I
nonsense.
mean, it's a petrified angel. It's either like, I mean, how can you have both? Either it's moving or it's petrified. Like, what the fuck? Is it like?
I mean, maybe
it could be
it's like
maybe like concrete dipped angel, like, and then
maybe
trying to break free. Like that I can understand, but
okay. So
I don't
we've
think
got
people know what
concrete. It's
petrified
dipped in
means.
concrete. It's emerging from being frozen in carbonite. Okay, I think that's a possibility. It could be legitimately petrified, but
I'm not
it
convinced
could
they
have
know.
an infant mandrake shoved up its ass, right? And as we all know, mandrakes have anti-petrifying properties.
I think there's a bunch of idiots on the internet that don't know what petrified means.
You shouldn't talk about your chat that way.
What? No, these are my special little angels. I would never dip them in concrete.
Well, that makes one of us.
He's just a mod. I won't let him touch you. Anyways, what are people saying? I got 100% on no. We only have 8 votes. Poll doesn't end until 10 of you fuckers click a button, goddammit. 2 more
What
fuckers.
I do know, however, is that I have to agree with many internet users who state that there's a really creepy vibe to it, and I'm not.
They're not wrong. It is creepy.
I think what's more creepy is the fact that people think that this angel is petrified and not just a statue.
Yeah. To me, the thing is, I'm kind of wondering like what's going on.
Not
like,
exactly sure what.
On the shoulders here. Like, is this dirt? Is it part of the sculpture? Is it just dirty?
I think they got it out of like something. Didn't they take it from something? I thought it was just like
but like
whatever
look
it was.
at how clean the face is though, right? Like if this is a statue that was in the ground and like submerged in dirt, like it wasn't in like a tomb that you open it and it's, you know, clear and clean inside and there's a statue there. If this thing was actually like in the dirt and it was all dirty, then clearly this face has been subject to a power washing or a scrubbing of some sort.
Or
magic.
It's an actual angel. Yeah, an angel magic.
Could be angel magic. It was under the gravel pit. See, that seems like a dirty location. Like when I'm going and never mind.
What it is, if it's the face or if it's the statue itself, something about it just doesn't feel right. Now, to make things even stranger and a bit confusing,
it doesn't look that much like him. I mean, people look like other people.
Irina Kachinga, the secretary at the Elga coal mine complex, released an official note stating that the statue was actually lying around there for quite a long time and that the people working at that mine did not excavate it and just made up a story on it. But I'm gonna leave it up to you guys.
Yeah,
Do you think
that
this is indeed
also
the statue
sounds like
of an
a
angel
thing.
that was excavated and maybe The Simpsons predicted it? Is it just a fake or made up
Wait.
video?
Did Simpsons predicted it? Was that a whole bit that?
What do you mean?
I don't feel like there was any setup for that.
Simpsons
Do you know what I'm talking
predicted it? No,
That's
wait.
what they
What?
said. He just.
Oh, he just
hold on.
said that. I'm sorry. Maybe I was reading something
Yeah,
and I
no,
totally
listen.
ignored
But I'm
him.
gonna leave it up to you guys. Do you think this is indeed the statue of an angel that was excavated and maybe The Simpsons predicted it? Is it just a fake or made up video, or is it maybe something else
I'm trying to think
entirely?
of a Simpsons episode where that actually happened. Whoops. Sorry.
I don't even watch The Simpsons. I've only
What?
seen like, yeah, no,
What's wrong with you?
they were. I wasn't allowed to for a long time growing up, and then I became a fan of South Park and Family Guy before I
Oh,
watched The Simpsons.
God, I vaguely remember that. That was a long time ago.
What do you mean?
Oh, God.
Angel was for the opening of a shopping mall.
Yeah. Oh, I don't. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't want to be like, because I think it was like an episode where
I.
there was a statue of an angel and it was crying or something like that. But like, I don't want to like misspeak because like I
By the
really
way,
don't remember it.
I think I know what Bree's getting at there. Everybody, um, uh,
Everybody except
unsubscribe.
Maya. Hey,
Just
like
unsubscribe
stop
from Maya
listening
just to
to this
mess with her.
fucker. God, he keeps talking. Holy shit. What is that about?
It's almost like we're relying on my internet to show these videos. I have the power
I
here.
don't know what that means. Like, your internet's like really fucked up, dude. Like, it just keeps like going in and out.
What I
You
need to
do
do
something about that.
What I need to do is I need to figure out a way so that when I'm sharing, I can like flip to another video that is like, let me in, or or censorship, or something like that. So I can even when you take me off the screen, because I think when you do
It's
that,
totally your internet. Like, I would
I'm
never. I love
I'm
you so much. I would never
it,
kick you. You're thinking of Math Pig.
Okay, this is like the third message that I've had to approve of pragmatic crystals, and they're all completely benign. I have no idea why. Subscribe and like or fight me. Like that's not a problem. Like, come on. This is so weird.
Really? I don't, Aunt Jer was saying the same thing. Like, she has to, it never asked me to approve of shit. Is that like a thing for the streamer?
Well,
don't know.
okay. I mean, like, do you see it right now? It's asking to approve
No, I saw
something
that
Ox wanted to say.
Oh, no. I can't see any
Like
of
right
that.
now, I
No.
have a message that
I swear to God, I'm looking dead
that
at
is
the chat. I
asking.
cannot
Yeah,
see it.
this message is held for review, and it's
I believe
okay.
you.
I'm starting to wonder if it actually shows it to everybody, because
Or maybe it's just a streamer. Maybe this is why I have to do so much goddamn work every time I'm on Skylar Fiction's chat.
because there have definitely been times when I've been in a chat and one of those messages popped up, and I'm like, I don't feel like I understand
Yeah,
this
no, I'll just leave it
streamer's
alone.
policy, as well as other people in the chat probably understand it, other mods in the chat, or I just I just don't know what to do. So, because like maybe there's a bad word, but like
I don't
some
know.
people
Well, I mean,
don't
it's
want certain
Ox.
words, and some
Please
people like
approve
kind of want.
him. Please approve
Yeah,
Ox.
well, I mean, I've seen some things Ox has said it, on
I
one
mean,
or two
well,
occasions,
yeah,
but I've
no,
been
I
like, you're not
mean,
helping, bro.
yeah, there's a reason Ox is not a mod. But we're on
Maybe
the
you have
same
to
page
make
about
yourself
that.
a mod.
So, do I
Maybe you have to
make
make yourself.
myself? Is that a
Can
thing?
you make yourself a mod? Because
Hey, I think
yeah,
almost everybody else here has a channel. Is anybody else here experiencing what I'm experiencing?
I don't have a channel.
Oh, right. And now it's time for like my what do you call it? My Streamly peer pressure cough cough innuendos.
At this point, I just I just do it for the ego boost I get.
Can I mod myself? Go to channel, pin message, remove. I can remove my comment. I can go to my own channel, and I can pin my own messages. That's all I can do. I cannot mod myself. Um, Channel owners are mods by default. That's what I thought. And nobody else seems to understand what I'm talking about. So apparently everybody else can see hidden comments except me. Thanks, YouTube.
Well, I'm pretty sure in this stream only I can see them because I don't think anybody else with a wrench is here.
Yeah, I know. What the fuck is up with that?
I guess Titan just doesn't like us, and Aunt Jur doesn't like
Titan
us.
and Aunt Jur, you're goddamn slackers. That's all I
think
have to say.
the only I know Matthew did have a wrench. I think
Yeah, Math Pig is never here. He got a like obligatory wrench for helping me set everything up, but like
I
he'll
actually
like
haven't
pop
seen him
in,
in a
say
few
3
weeks.
things, and leave. I'm really like I'm like honest to God contemplating if I can remove him as a mod without him getting all like belligerent and shit. He's he's a mad little piggy. Don't understand. Now I'm just like talking shit about all my friends. This is a fun stream, huh, guys?
It's
Let's
awesome.
play the
I love
video.
it.
Now, I don't know if you know about this, but every year, experts discover about 18,000 new species. And, well, that's a lot if you stop to think about it.
That
That actually
it's
means
a lot even if
that
you don't
at any
stop to think
moment,
about it.
when you're strolling around, walking in the middle of the woods, next to a river, or by the ocean, it kind of means that if you have a camera, you might just be the one to record one of these new creatures or animals that are discovered. And this is sort of what happened with Andres Rothen in Lago Ranco in Chile. Now, Andres has quite a normal profile on TikTok. Sometimes he records videos of himself playing video games, while in other moments he uploads videos of himself enjoying a good time on a boat in a river or lake in Chile. In one specific video, in January 22nd, Andres was fishing with a couple of friends in Lago Ranco, which is a very big lake and 200 meters deep, so who knows exactly what roams beneath this lake. The thing is, Andre and his friends noticed something really strange and huge swimming just next to their boat, and this is what they saw.
Aparece animal desconocido en el lago Renco.
Oh, I might have seen this one before.
At this moment, according to Andres, whatever this creature is, it appeared to be following their boat.
Las olas que formaba eran tremendas.
Whatever this thing is, if you pay attention, it's huge. You can
Yeah.
see the ripples and the waves being formed by it, and unfortunately, we can't exactly spot the creature. However, a few days later, Andres returns to Lago Ranco in hopes of seeing the creature once again. And this
he bring a
time near the
drone?
shoreline next
Okay,
to a
real quick.
waterfall,
Who's the
he
person that you
appears to
said
capture
that you
the
had
same
to? Who's the person you said you had to release their thingies more than once? Their comments.
Oh, Pragmatic Crystal.
Okay.
That it hasn't come up. I think it happened twice this stream. Once for the one I showed you, and before that for one that was just emojis, which was even more perplexing. It was just emojis.
So I have her set as to auto allow unless there's like some YouTube stuff. So all of her stuff. Oh, Pragmatic Crystal, can you try to like spam emojis or something and see if they come through again? Because I have it to like let all your comments through now.
Funky. All right.
Oh, Beck's good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if Crystal's here, she'll.
If I find it real quick.
Oh, there we go. All right. So you didn't have to approve that, right?
No, I have nothing.
All right. Beautiful. Good to go. Spam away.
Yeah, I can't even remember what it was. Well,
thing. But this time, it's a bit different.
See,
and
like,
this is what
well, now people are testing it, okay? Like,
Right.
Jason Jacoby just made a simple 4-letter comment, and
Well,
like I had to approve that. I had to approve. I feel like a middle school teacher, you know?
oh goodness. All right, I'll approve. Wait, what was the 4-letter word? Did you
Shit.
approve
just
or
said the
did you
word
not?
shit. I did approve. Yeah.
Oh.
It may not be on
I do
top
not see
chat.
it.
You might have to go to live chat.
I am in live chat.
Okay.
Wait, I'm not allowed to say. I'm not allowed to see shit.
Well, so Pragmatic Crystal just wrote shit, but I didn't have to approve it. But you also just did the thing. What we're doing right now, chat, is now this is a meta study of the YouTube side chat technology thing.
I know, right? Which I did not mean to do, but like, holy shit!
No, it's fair.
Can't
It's
see
actually,
comments. I can't see my
it's-
own comments.
This is the most meta level of engagement that you can have with chat, because you're not only engaging with chat, but you're engaging with how chat interacts with the man. Okay? The man is here,
Oh.
even if they don't want to be.
All right, so Jason Jacoby, everything he says
I
gets
just have to
through.
go through and admit everything. Are you set for
I don't
kids?
want to. Well,
I
okay,
don't think
so
so.
after
You don't want to be.
after that stream with on Atheist Edge, like I don't want to set all comments to come through because I'm still kind of scarred by oh, I can't
Well,
even remember that
also,
guy's name.
oh yeah, I don't think because this is the first time I'm realizing that the mods don't necessarily see the same thing that all the other mods do, because I have definitely been on Dapper's stream
Hmm.
since being modded, and I was modded like a couple of months ago,
Hmm.
and there have definitely been times when Vishanti says, "Go away, troll," or "Shut up, troll," and I'm like, I didn't see that, and I have been involved in chat, like.
Yeah.
There was nobody I saw. What is going on here?
No, yeah, you are all up in chat. Like I'm just there kind of like lightly monitoring conversations and approving hold messages. But all right, all right. I'm
But
assuming that at some point this guy is going to get to a point.
that's so optimistic, Maya. Aren't you like 10 years older than me?
Something like that, yeah.
saw.
And yet so innocent. Wait, hold on. What the hell?
At first, what appears to be a huge crocodile or maybe an alligator can be seen swimming in the lake.
It all looks
Yeah.
like a
The only
hippo.
problem is, officially, there aren't any alligators or crocodiles in
It does
Chile.
kind of look like a
Now,
hippo.
when the video was posted, it amassed millions of views.
Are there any hippos? Because I know there are hippos in, I
Chile.
think, Colombia.
Let's
But
see.
do you know why there are hippos now?
Why?
It's because, I think Bree did a stream about this. Maybe it wasn't yesterday. It was last week, I think. But Pablo Escobar, like, imported some hippos and stuff, and then they got out. And turns out, like, that whole environment is really perfect for hippos, so they're just gonna do great.
So I'm asking, it says the Magdalena River has become home to a growing population of hippopotamuses, and ecologists are worried about the effect on non-native something or other. So yeah, I mean, there's shitting hippos in South America, so
Peter! Hi, Peter! Paleologos is here.
yeah, he was on my stream yesterday. I was so excited to see him.
How you been, Peter?
Using thousands.
Wait, what am I playing? Okay, I'm playing this again.
Yes, because we're
The
trying to
same thing,
determine if
but
it's
this
a
time
hippo
it's a
or
bit different.
a alligator.
Right? Like, let me see. Hold on.
Oh, Bree's saying no hippos.
Yeah, that's. I thought. Oh no, I hope you feel better. Let me up the quality here, as though that'll help, because you know, potato is potato, no matter if it's
No, these are
1080p
facts.
or
It really
480.
didn't look like an
And
alligator,
this
but
is what he saw.
I don't know. If you tell people, "Oh my God, alligator," then it makes for a better video.
Could it just be a snake?
At first, what appears to be a huge crocodile or maybe an alligator can be seen swimming in the lake. The only problem
Yeah, I
is,
guess.
officially, there aren't any alligators or crocodiles in Chile. Now, when the video was posted, it amassed millions of views and thousands of comments, and internet users were completely baffled by it. Whatever this thing is, many people were trying to guess. Some said that it could be an elephant seal because
Like right at the beginning there, it looks way bigger than it does later to me.
Mm-hmm.
they're commonly
That's
found
what
in
she
their
said.
rivers and lakes. However, internet users debated that it's way too thin for an elephant seal and that its tail is way too narrow.
Where do elephant seals live? I thought seals tended to live much further. Where was this video taken?
A seal?
Yeah, where was this video taken? Didn't they say Chile? Well, okay, that's Chile goes from the equator like down to emphatically not the equator.
Sure,
A
sure.
giant
but,
otter. Are there otters that big?
I'm not the person to ask, but Brie and Paleologos
Yeah.
could be a giant
Six-
otter.
What?
Okay.
I don't know what that is. Hold on. What's a Elantra?
He would definitely know more than I would. But,
That's crazy. 6-foot otter? That's nuts. I have to Google this thing that Hypeside just posted. The Southern River otter. Is it like large enough to like make me not sleep at night? Those are, well, okay, so allegedly people have claimed to see an example of weasels, not otters, but weasels being able to cooperate enough to operate a human-sized suit. I think these people are crazy, but it's you know, a legitimate theory that's out there.
You know what?
And
I have an idea.
you
though.
could have giant otters that work together to form a Loch Ness monster type evil death monster thing.
Quick question though. Did you see Patrick Duffy?
You know, I can't say no is the problem.
He would be underwater.
Yeah.
We gotta look out for that.
And skinny. Other
Okay,
internet
guys,
users
we have to keep out for Patrick Duffy because hold on. Let me bring it up. Let me bring up the profile of the creature that we're searching for. And bear pig. Ember pig, Wikipedia. Does it have any? Okay, the Wikipedia article doesn't have any creatures. No, that's not it. Oh wait, no, this wasn't. It's not manbear pig. It's scuzzlebutt that we're thinking
is
of.
it? No way.
It's scuzzlebutt. Yeah, we're not thinking of manbear pig. We're thinking of scuzzlebutt.
There we go.
But
Scuzzlebutt.
they're both possible.
Thanks.
But okay, so let me put the
Plausible.
link to scuzzlebutt.
I love it. No, I am.
Okay.
Yeah, totally plausible.
And it has the ability to master certain fine arts and crafts since it is basket weaving. And yeah, so he's possibly coming right for us, and we might have to shoot it dead.
I'm just saying.
Yup.
stated that it's a Komodo dragon. However,
What?
there are no Komodo.
Yeah, I mean it.
Oh, that's a reach.
Do they? Yeah, no. Plus, do Komodo dragons? Komodo. Did I say that right? Komodo dragons, do they swim much? I mean, they certainly look like they could, but
I mean,
I feel like I have never seen footage of it happening. Was there a long tail? It depends. Like, what do you think is
Thin
being
for an
seen in this
elephant
footage
seal
right
or
here?
Chile. Now, at first, shoreline.
all right, 11 votes. I'll end the poll.
Like, do you think this is a creature with a long tail? How about now?
Well,
How about now?
can we see like the back? Like, where are the back legs?
And this is what he saw.
See here, here in this still shot right here, it looks like a crocodile to me. Right? Like, it looks like it's catching the light and it's got a big fat tail, but it looks like this is the head right here and this is the tail and it's leaning up and there's some water coming off of its face and whatnot and it's like coming out. And then if we just go forward like 5 frames, it looks more like just a rock. Like, now it just looks like a rock, but it's moving, obviously. But, like, now its tail doesn't look like it goes all the way over to here, but right before it did, it's super confusing. And then there it, like, goes, psh, and it looks like a porpoise or something spewing something out of its blowhole. So, like, maybe we should go back and look at all of this. Could this just be a weird shot of a porpoise or a couple porpoises?
Is what he
Well,
saw.
wait a minute. So what were Bree and Paleologus saying again? I forgot.
I'm pretty sure one of them was saying that it's the CIA, and the other one was saying that it was aliens. I don't think you need to check chat, though. Don't worry about it. Just go ahead with what I'm saying.
Yeah. No, that tracks.
I don't. Short. Yeah, I don't know. Like, maybe it's more than one thing. Like, what if we think it's more than one thing?
I don't know. Like, cause everybody's like got different. Could be a big ass lizard from the jungle. I don't know. Bree was talking about Andean bears. I'm like, what? Don't let hippos get anywhere near Nick Sutter's channel. Check. It's a big lizard. Colossal salamander.
Right? Yeah.
I could be a seal. You know what? Let's see. I'm gonna ask the chat.
You know, I almost think it's...
At first, what appears to be a huge crocodile or maybe an alligator can be seen swimming in the lake. The only problem is, officially, there aren't any alligators or crocodiles in Chile. Now, when the video was posted, it amassed millions of views and thousands of comments and internet...
Yeah, well, I mean, is Chile one of the places where the official estimates of what animals there are where is, like, highly reliable? Because that doesn't seem like the sort of thing any place is particularly great at unless it's actually a national park.
What's a caiman?
What's the what?
This right here. Is it?
Oh, caiman?
Caiman?
It's a type of alligator.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Nobody
like
likes the idea of alligator. Oh wait, two people do.
Caimans, I believe, are like their whole own, like, genus or something. Like, it's not. I don't think it's just one time.
It looks like a lake. I mean, not a lake. It looks like a river.
Yeah. Well, this looks like a keyboard. So, I mean, I'm just saying, you know, if we're just gonna lay it out, you know.
Users were completely baffled
I have very little like humorous ability, so I gotta set myself up for the gimmies, you know, like when we're playing t-ball.
by it.
Small
Whatever this
alligators.
thing is,
I mean, that thing
many
is pretty
people are
big, though.
Yeah, they've got attitude though, is my understanding about caimans. Where are they from? Alligatoroid. Subfield. So they're a subfamily, which
Mexico,
is, you know,
Central America. Okay.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, they're small though. They're not that big.
oh yeah, these
That's
are tiny.
they're
They're kind of cute.
yeah. Yeah, I mean,
you know, in a I'll bite your ass kind of way.
right?
But like in a like a yappy chihuahua kind of cute, you know? No?
Yeah, like I'm pretty okay with not fooling with too many wild animals, generally speaking.
Gotcha.
It's like a thing that I can avoid.
Yeah, no,
Trying to
me and wild
guess.
animals,
Seems sad
we
that
have an understanding. I stay out of their home, they stay out of mine.
Yeah, but I gotta say, at no point did this come up as a hypothesis for me. At no point did these giant seal thingies. Where do these things
could
live?
be an elephant
Elephant
seal because they're
seals?
commonly found in their rivers and lakes. However,
Really?
internet users debated that it's
That is
way
not a
too thin
seal.
for an elephant seal
I refuse
and that
to
its
believe
tail
that.
is way too narrow and skinny. Other internet users stated that it's a Komodo dragon. However, there are no Komodo dragons in Chile. What I do find intriguing is that if we slow-mo the video and zoom in, we can actually see what appears to be the creature spraying water out of its head, just like a whale would. But there's something wrong about it. The creature's head, body, and tail, it doesn't match. It's like some kind of creature I've never seen before. So either this is an unknown creature, maybe a new species of some sort, or something else entirely. But it doesn't stop there. A TikTok user by the name of user.jesse69 has been spending loads of time in the middle of the woods with his friend
User.jesse69. I mean,
Yeah, this sounds like a credible source.
that's a nice source, yeah.
and family in Ontario, Canada. And after
Well, that's horrifying.
some strange experiences deep in the woods, Jesse has coined himself as a Wendigo hunter. Now, if you do not know what a Wendigo is, it's supposed to be a mythological creature or evil spirit that originated from the folklore of Plains and Great Lakes natives in North
This one
America.
tracks.
Wendigos are described as powerful monsters that have a desire to eat their victims. And in most legends, humans transform into Wendigos because of their greed or weaknesses.
What the hell is that?
That was kind of
After
creepy.
quite some time investigating and researching about Wendigos and actually looking for them in the woods, Jesse actually came face to face with a bizarre situation, and this is what he caught on camera.
Oh my god. The other one's right here. Where'd they go?
That's what a Wendigo sounds like?
I got one. I can hear him screaming from that side. I could hear him screaming. Look how high this is, guys. Man, I knew they were. Oh!
In this first encounter, it's very difficult to actually affirm if Jesse was actually hearing Wendigos or maybe something else. However, Jesse continued exploring the woods at night, trying to look for these mythological creatures. And in a second encounter, things became stranger. And this is what happens next.
Guys. Oh my god. What the f is that? Oh, another one.
Yo. if that noise was actually like a thing that suddenly started happening, that noise would freak me out.
No, like if I legit heard, why the fuck are you running in the house?
Huh?
Like, why wouldn't you run in the house? Like, he's just like, it's right there. Like, what the fuck?
I don't, but like that's a horrifying noise, like that.
I'm saying though.
Like if that's not fake, then I would be noping out of there. Like
Like, I
it's
would
one
be
of these
pissing
things.
my pants. Like, what the
I
fuck?
criticize people so much
Oh
for
my
like never
god.
having good video of anything, but
Yeah.
I'm also like if any of the things that they're saying happen to them actually happen to me, I would never in a million years have good footage of it because
No,
I would
no. You
I
would
would
have footage
be
of me.
gone.
Yeah, like running the fuck out of there. Like, holy shit. Why do you even have to be there? You stick the camera on the tree and then you just like
Yeah, no, yeah. Except you don't stick the camera on the tree. Well,
well, not
because
in
the
the
camera
middle of
is your
it.
phone, and your phone is the
Okay.
thing that's going to keep you from dying.
No, yeah, you
If
need like a security camera footage of this. You don't go out in the middle of the
people
the
people
woods.
don't understand,
What the
these things are like magic. We're at the point where and I think less than 20 years from being at the point where just stock out of the door, you have satellite phone access from anywhere on the surface of the planet. Okay, we're very close to that point. And you can just call for help if this motherfucker has a battery.
I might just throw my phone at whatever's growling at me because like and hope I hit it in the eyes. That is scary shit.
I I wouldn't throw my phone at it. I might drop well, okay, I might throw my phone at it, but
I don't
I'd
know. Like, I don't
probably
understand why people go out in the middle of the woods without a gun. It's ridiculous.
I mean,
It's
well,
night.
white
Anything could
people,
be out there. Oh, well,
but
I'm not allowed to say that.
no, but I am, and white people. So there's white people, um, and like I would go out, I would go out, reasonably far into the woods if I were on, um, like my uncle's property, because I know the area like relatively well, and it's bounded by a creek,
Mm-hmm.
and so I know and, and like I know which way to run.
Look, I'm
And
just saying that people are everywhere, and sometimes they don't like witnesses. So I would, if I have to go into the woods, I'm bringing a gun. I'm just, I don't know. It makes sense to me. Maybe it's because I'm an American. I don't know.
also,
Like,
well, you're a black woman and I'm a white man, so
oh, right, right,
I
and
mean these things make it
yeah,
like are very profound to our differing
I
experiences.
keep forgetting.
It's, I mean, yeah, it's come up. Well, never mind.
Yeah, probably every stream.
Oh my god. What the
But that would make me shit myself.
Just saying.
is that? Oh, another one. Show yourself!
A red-eyed creature can be seen in the video, followed by a howling.
Do hold on. Where did my stream of this video go? No, that was, I'm sorry. Um do wolves have the reflective like response with the eyes? You know how like cats do? Do wolves have the reflective thing?
I think so. I think so.
I I asked. Okay, so I'm hoping somebody.
No, nobody's talking about
All of
yelling. We're
all of
look.
Carnivora does apparently.
Okay. Okay. So nobody's talking about yelling. What we're talking about is peeing her pants, shitting her pants, shooting it. That's all we're saying.
Yeah.
Possibly throwing a phone at it.
Yeah.
Sound that some internet users believe could be coming from a wolf and not a Wendigo itself. However, things are about to change, and in a third video, Jassy captured something chilling. Check this out.
This was captured on my last live stream, way up in the trees. What the hell is that?
Oh, okay. That's Photoshop.
What is that?
Did you see that?
It's a
what
it's a
appears to be
face.
some sort of humanoid figure.
An eye is about to appear there, and it looks creepy, and like that's like the skull, and it's creepy
Can
and
be
weird.
seen hiding behind one of the
See?
trees during one of his.
And now the eyes are down there and there, and it's staring at you with anger. You see? It's got angry eyebrows, sort of hinted by the. Do you see it?
Sure. I mean, it just looks like a blurry blur. A blurry blur. Yeah, yeah. Going with that.
What the hell is that?
Did you see that? What appears to be some sort of humanoid figure can be seen hiding behind one of the trees during one of his live feeds.
Are they blurring it
I'm
out?
not exactly sure
What the
if this
fuck?
is the real
It's
deal
like-
or not. What I do know is
I
that
also think it's one of those things that like going through a couple of layers of like transmission from YouTube to it, like I think it's a little clearer to me than it probably is to you, and even more than it is to the audience.
Oh, God.
I mean, I think
don't.
it's
Oh, okay. I'm looking at the window down here now. Because I was looking at the screen. Okay. So, yeah, I can see something
a
where it's like
fourth
kind of
video-
crouching. Like, it's like looking like this.
that's
Yeah, and then
that's
there's
an
two
eye,
eyes. Yeah,
and then
yeah,
that's
yeah.
another eye, and it's
Gotcha.
staring at you.
Yeah.
And so let's go back and look at it from afresh. And like
Did you see
in the
that?
original shot, no, I don't see
what
it.
appears
I
to
only
be some
look
sort
at
of
it.
humanoid figure can be seen hiding behind one of the trees during one of his live
Yeah,
feeds.
don't do that.
Now, I'm not exactly sure if this is the real deal or not. What I do know is that a fourth video was uploaded by Jassy, and things just keep on getting creepier. And this is what happens.
Something coming down, man. I got something screaming down there. I don't know what this is.
I mean, this is pretty well done content, though.
No, I love it.
Right?
I'm not convinced that it's more than a bear.
Jesse, yeah, no, user Jesse69 knows what they're doing, okay? And
This is highly
Yeah.
entertaining content. Like, bravo, Jeff.
Man, something screaming down there, man. Something real big, guys. What the?
Did you see that? At 43 seconds in the video, we can see a pair of eyes hiding in the darkness just in front of him in the middle
Really?
of the woods. And I guess that Jassy didn't see it. And I would say that maybe he's being followed, but I'm not too sure. What I do know is that whatever this thing is, be it Bigfoot, a Wendigo, or maybe something else, Jassy should get the heck out of there as fast as possible.
yeah, I
I
mean,
want to know your opinion. Do you think that Jassy is possibly making this stuff up? Or do you think that Jassy actually came face to face with some sort of strange phenomenon in Ontario, Canada?
well, okay, that's
your
a
take?
way lower bar. What do you describe as strange? Because yeah, that looks strange. If your criteria for like strange phenomena is can you apply the word strange to some aspect of it, then like you probably experience strange phenomena every day if you just look closely enough.
Yeah, I don't know. This is why I don't pay attention to shit.
Now, just imagine the following situation. One day you wake up early.
The thing, okay, so Peter, what you don't understand is where they're hiding. They're not just hiding behind a tiny sapling. They're hiding in hammer space. Okay? It's when you go
Hammer space.
behind. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
You know what hammer space is it's the same place that the giant hammer that the cartoon stores. So they're standing here, right? And they're like, oh no, Roadrunner and Coyote, and I've got to hit him with a giant hammer. So I just reach behind my back into hammer space, and I pull out the giant hammer. Okay, and
This is awesome.
then you just go, and then you just put it back in hammer space, and like when you like hide behind like a stick, like if I were to just go behind my chair. And we can edit together a couple of photos here. So I go like this, and then you edit together that with a shot of just nothing appearing over here. And that's where I'm going. I'm going into hammer space. And it's a very specific phenomenon that everybody is aware of, and very few people are aware of the word for it. And the word is hammer space.
Very different than hammer time. All right.
Yeah, I mean, there's no need to stop. Okay, it's always hammer space time. It's way less insecure and way less needing to announce itself than hammer time is.
Why would you be anywhere else than this? It's always a good time here.
This is like top-notch YouTube content.
And you have a farm to say.
I'm saying. This is the hangout. Where else is there to be? I'm not even gonna ask if you're entertained, because of course you are.
Yeah, I mean, oh no, I'm actually. So Peter just said we need to do a Dr. Tapiocaweasel out of context compilation, and
oh yeah,
yeah, that
would be awesome.
That would only end in
would be
amusement
you
and horror.
in the dress with the pockets, and dancing while I find a video.
I should find. I don't have a dress or a dress with pockets, but what I do have is I have this. Let me put it on.
The fuck is that? Oh, it's your lab coat. That doesn't count.
It's a lab coat. Hold on, I can't remember how to put it on because it's not a real lab coat, and also I never use lab coats. I have donned a lab coat
You're like
exactly
a real doctor.
once.
You have to wear a lab coat. It's like the code and shit. How are people going to know that you're a doctor if you don't have the doctor coat?
If you would like, we can milk this, and I can appear in this every week if you want.
No, I would like the whiteboard back, actually.
Oh, yeah, it's right here. You want the? I have the wipe. What do you want to talk about, you guys? Does anybody?
All right. Well, apparently next week we're talking about Hollow something, because the whiteboard is back.
But no, so it's a lab coat, and it says that.
You know what? I almost went with that one guy that you liked that was talking about nothing. He was actually talking about Hollow Moon. Almost went with him, and then I found this video, and I'm like, oh no, this is intriguing. I'm gonna do that. All right, we'll do that next week.
The Hollow Earth guy, I need to find that guy and possibly make a TV show about them.
Yeah, he's hilarious. Would
right?
that be content for your channel? Peer pressure, hint, hint, wink, wink.
If Graham Hancock, if that guy, Graham Hancock can get a show on Netflix, then the Hollow
Oh,
Earth people should be able to get a show on Netflix.
yeah. The limits are off with you. Yeah, you can do anything.
This is
God.
we elected Trump as president. Okay, there are no rules.
Open-minded
Facts are a
user.
myth. Truth is a lie. It's fine.
Take care of. And you go about taking care of your crops and all that, when all of a sudden you notice there's a huge part of your crops that's missing. When you pay attention to it, it's as if it was burned. You start looking for
It's as if it was burned, or it was burned. Like, what do you mean?
all possible explanations, but you can't seem to find one. It's as if it's
Was it? You just said it was burned. Maybe that's the
a
explanation.
situation out of a sci-fi movie.
Desmoronou. Eu vou mostrar algumas fotos depois que tinha a mesma altura aqui, ó. Aqui, esse terreno aqui embaixo, na mesma altura desse terreno de cima. Agora deu de.
The thing is, in the past few years, this kind of mysterious phenomenon, which is usually caused by underground fires, has been baffling
Oh, that's pretty
geologists
cool.
and experts. And what's leaving
The fuck?
That was neat. Are you kidding me?
Wow.
few
Was that like a
years, this
fire
kind of
underneath the earth?
Yeah, they totally knew that was there though. Like,
Well, I mean, yeah, but like,
phenomenon,
holy
which is
shit, it's a
like-
fire in the earth.
what it is it's an oven in the earth somehow that has remarkably poor safety control around it.
I'm just saying.
I
though.
mean, because like
Like,
any old rugrat could just come in there and tumble in and just like
I'm
be the
just
next
saying.
unwilling sacrifice to like Baal or whatever.
That's insane to me.
usually caused by underground fires, has been baffling geologists and experts.
I don't know if I'd be like wanting to stand on top of it, right?
That's what
like
I wonder.
that,
I'm like,
though, right?
how big is this fire? Like, this
Right,
seems
'cause- or like
very-
how strong is like the material that you're using? Because you just pried that one thing, you just like pried it out,
I
and
don't
like
understand why-
I understand how like leverage and stuff works, so maybe that's super reliable and super safe and super fine, but I mean,
yeah.
the only reason I get on planes is because everybody else is doing it, frankly.
Same.
Like
They-
you can tell me something is safe, but that's the reason I get on is because everybody else is doing it. People ask the question.
But here's the thing, Jason. When we have actual underground coal fires here, they evacuate the fucking
Oh
city.
yeah.
Like, it's like, not the same thing. Just saying.
Eventually, I mean, a lot of these cities are in places where the powers that be.
Well,
have
yeah,
not
they
been
haven't
incentivized
done.
to
They're not
care.
done making their butt. I understand.
Yeah. But
Okay. He's getting to something. I assume.
And what's leaving everyone scratching their heads is what exactly is going on here and why is it happening so frequently all over the world all of a sudden.
Increíble fenómeno. Acá el suelo está hirviendo. Pueden fijarse.
I mean, this does literally happen all over the world, a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that in most places it's not particularly new. And
In the small town of Curuguati in Paraguay, a man notices that the ground next to his home is actually boiling.
also, like, if that started happening to me, I would make double sure that I have good like toxic gas detectors
Mm-hmm.
available, because there have been times, I don't know if any examples off the top of my head, maybe somebody watching does, but like when lakes, I think in South America, have like burped up massive amounts of CO2 or other gases that are heavier than normal air, and they just go up and they just kill everybody in the town in their sleep because the ground burped up some deadly gas stuff. So like that is a thing that can happen.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
you shouldn't assume that Earth didn't just decide to delete your oxygen supply that day, because sometimes that happens. It's not ideal.
Oh, I forgot to talk about the poll results, like in the last video. 50% of people thought it was like some kind of a cat, like a cougar or whatever. 2 people thought it was a wolf or some kind of a dog, something in the dog family. 2 people were just like, I don't know what the fuck it was. And one person, they're on the Wendigo cryptid track, which was not me, but I would have voted for it.
Is anything like so? KCA Randy just said shit is happening in Israel. Is something like new happening in the last like 15 minutes or something?
There's always shit happening.
Because yeah, you're right, but like I only just became aware like today about like the recent shit. Apparently Netanyahu is like trying to take over the judicial system, and there were huge protests, and they pulled back from it a little bit as far as last time I saw, which was a few hours ago.
I haven't done news.
But I mean, Israel never caused any issues
okay.
for anybody,
Yeah,
right?
apparently Nick went live while we were streaming.
Well, that is utterly surprising.
And talked about some shit. So I was not in that stream, and that apparently is where my mods were. And I don't know. I'll catch up with. I mean, the world's always already on fire. We're not doing anything about climate change, so we're all actively dying. It can wait 2 hours.
Yep.
Commence.
And this is what he captures on camera.
Aquí puede observar el suelo hirviendo, que sería un fenómeno.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't stand around it. I mean, I probably would, but you shouldn't.
In Quilon, Chile, a man was jogging outside when he comes across this.
This is a... Oh, whoops. Hold on, where did I just... Sorry.
In Quilon, Chile,
Did you see that? Look at how well I... Never mind, it doesn't matter. I was gonna say, this is the second time, at least, that Chile has come up explicitly by name in tonight's video. That's...
They have a lot of cryptids, I guess.
I guess so.
A man was jogging outside when he comes...
Not particularly surprising. Chile has an extremely high, like, diversity of, like, biomes and habitats to amount of space, like, ratio, even though it's super long. Because it's super long.
Across this.
Se hizo un tremendo hoyo acá.
And, I mean, that just looks horrifying, right?
I would not want to be anywhere close enough to be able to film that personally, but thank you, because that's great
I'm pretty
footage.
sure what we're witnessing right here, I'm pretty sure is the in all of its full biological detail how demons are born.
Oh.
Right?
You know what? Yeah.
I think that's
that
what's
would make
happening.
so much sense.
I think what we have here is the miracle of birth of a baby Balrog.
No, that tracks.
En el camino.
Essa árvore aqui, ó, tá pegando fogo. Alguém explica isso aí, ó. Deixa eu sair daqui que eu já tô de cara feia.
Yo, that tree is dead though.
What's dead?
Right? This
What?
tree.
Oh, yeah. That's what's
For
underground.
one thing,
Yeah.
it's smoking under there. It's smoking under there. Like, if that's already happening, that tree has been dead for like a few hours.
Yeah.
At least. I mean, maybe not. Maybe there are trees that are like designed. Are there trees that are designed to live on such like volcanically?
No, you can't. Nothing is growing out of fire.
No, well, no, but being able to like have a bunch of your stuff zapped by fire and still be able to be like, oh, okay, well, let me just like hold up and have my nutrients and send out my shoots over to this thing over here 500 meters away. but it'll still all get pumped to me by the miracle of roots.
No, I think we were right the first time. So like when I was like reading articles about like why, what do you call it, guillotines and stuff, like there would be like stories of people who would have their head chopped off and then would still like look around for a good like couple of seconds
Yeah.
before, like astonished, like holy shit. Like one, I think, woman even like moved her mouth, like what the, before like it actually. So I think it's like more like that, where it's just like the tree's in shock that it hasn't died yet, but it's like certainly dying. It just, because it's like tree and not human, it's probably going to take a little bit of time, but that tree is not alive.
Well, it's also like if you just turned off somebody's like bone marrow, just all of it. You just turned it off. Like how long would it take for them to die? This is a happy stream. This is the happy part of the stream, you guys.
Look, we're the happiest bunch of fuckers ever there was. I'm happy.
Yeah, okay, yeah, but Paleologos, this isn't a forest fire. This is a demon birthing ritual, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Right? Okay, the fire is underground.
The floor is lava.
The floor is literally lava, apparently.
Right.
And I can totally sort of believe that, Jason Jacoby. There is a method. Actually, it's a very effective method of getting rid of stumps. You slice them down like a pizza into a few different slices, and you pour some kerosene or pitch or something in there, and then you burn it, and it burns itself down and in. And in 99% of the places on the planet, you're going to be totally fine doing that. And then in some places, you're going to start an underground coal fire, which is never going to be able to get put out for any remotely plausible amount of investment.
All right, so what are humans which have adapted to tolerable fire created by their political systems?
Say that again?
Nothing.
Why won't you say it again? Is it because I'm white?
That's totally what happened.
I mean, yeah. What is the name of that one town, that famous town, like Centralia or something?
What? What do you mean?
There's that town in Pennsylvania, that famous town that got particularly screwed by the underground coal fire that has been smoldering there
I think
for
somebody
a
just
century.
said that.
And it was, somebody just said Pennsylvania, I think, and I'm pretty sure they're right, and I think it was a town called Centralia or something.
I do not remember the name of the town.
I want to Google, because if I got it right, if it's Centralia, then I deserve mad Midwestern points, you guys. Oh, I nailed it.
Okay.
I nailed it. Boom. It's a near ghost town in Columbia County, Pennsylvania, and it's down to 5 residents as of 3 years ago because a coal mine fire has been burning underneath it since 1962.
Nice.
That's the highlight of my day right there.
Woohoo!
Where's the tab? There
Exactly.
Yo saí daqui que já tô
Exactly.
pra mim.
Compañeros, muy buenos días para todos.
I'm a man of simple pleasures.
Carrera octava, entre 22 y 23.
In the small town of Pereira in Colombia, the same thing occurred, and it left everyone scratching their heads.
¿Verdad? ¿Y las personas de ese sector qué? No, todo es evacuar.
That doesn't look right. That looks like a volcano in the middle of the city. I watched a movie about this. It was called Volcano. And
Konya, Turkey, noticed the same thing. A couple of years ago, a firefighter by the name of Dante's doll captured the same mysterious phenomenon happening in Oregon.
That's not a mysterious phenomenon. That's the remains of a fire. Look at this place. This place is burned out. Look at it. And he's like, oh my gosh, it's still burning. Like, yeah, a fire was right there.
By the name of Dante's doll captured the same mysterious phenomenon.
Am I wrong?
I mean, I'm looking at fire.
I've started a lot of fires in my time, okay? At least one of them got out of control, and, like, we got it under control, but oh, man, this is a story. Can I tell the story? I'm going to tell a story.
Please tell the story.
So I was at my grandparents' place, which is now owned by my uncle, because my grandparents have passed away. And we always would have huge bonfires out there and burn up a lot of, the brush and stuff that had been collected and stacked up on the thing, and a few tires because, screw the EPA, like, we're going to do what we want. And that's a cost-effective way of getting rid of tires at the detriment of, the atmosphere. And so we would have these big fires, and then I would just sort of like play and stoke the fire for like the days afterward, because these things you'd put them out, but you wouldn't put them like necessarily all the way out because you had more shit to burn, and so like you're doing the thing, and I was like playing with the fire and doing the thing, and like I let the fire spread to like a little spot, and then I let it spread to another spot. And then I realized when I was going back and forth between the two spots that I couldn't contain it anymore, and it was just spreading throughout the underbrush on my grandparents' property. And I don't remember what age I was. I was under 15. I want to say I was like 12 or so. I can't remember exactly. And eventually I have this fire that is spreading, and it's probably taking up like 200 square feet. Okay, it's not small. Now, 200 square feet is actually not that much if you think about it, because it's 10 feet
not if you're
by
not
20
a
feet.
pyromaniac. God.
No, but my point is that like it's the word 200 doesn't sound like it could be covered by two really big blankets. It wouldn't be a problem. It would be completely extinguished by one person with a hose.
But it wasn't. And what happened?
It was extinguished because I realized at about that point that I was in over my head, and I needed to go and call for help. So I teared back to the house, which is about 400, 500 feet away or so, and I can't find like people, so like I wake up my brother, and I'm like, David, where is everybody? Like, there's a fire, I need help. But I also knew that I should not yet call 911. I knew that once I found an adult, they would not call 911 at the first thing.
Why would you know that?
Because I know how, because I understood, I genuinely did understand exactly where and how this fire could spread, and this fire was an inconvenience. It was not, the region of unprotected growth was bounded to a maximum of, say, 100 feet on either side, and it would burn, and then it would die, and it would go through in a line, and at no point would it ever go anywhere that wasn't even like on the property, like near on the property, and two, it was not an existential threat. It was genuinely not.
You weren't hoping it would hurt people, right?
No, I wasn't hoping. God, I mean, I wouldn't have. If I was hoping it was gonna hurt, I didn't start the fire. Okay.
What did you expect to happen?
I expected that I wasn't going to lose control of the little bits of because the way this started
Mm-hmm.
was I played with the leaf on a stick, and I lit the leaf on fire, and then I put it into a couple other leaves because I wanted to watch how the fire spread from the leaf to the other leaf to the other leaf to the other leaf, and then it spread to like 20 leaves, and then I like put it out, and I did the same thing over here, and I was watching that happen, and then I realized that the one over here didn't quite go all the way out, so suddenly now I have 2 rings of like things just like going over here, and now I'm unemployable because of what I've said on YouTube.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's not like you
Terrible.
literally like burned a passed out hobo in a barn or something, but like, holy shit.
Well, yeah. So I got my family, and we went out to the barn so we went to the barn out in the back, and I got my grandpa and my grandma and my brother David, and they just grabbed a few buckets. They didn't even run. They weren't running. They were like, oh, well, you know, right, Paleo? Paleo knows exactly. Okay, I feel like Paleo has literally done exactly what I'm describing
Like been a
in like
lunatic?
different. That's your language, Maya, and I think it's.
I don't know. Like, I just think like starting fires is like maybe in a white man gene or something.
I didn't start the fire, okay? It's always been burning since the world's been turning.
I don't know what that means.
Beck does. Here you're like, oh, look at poor Tapioca, thinking I don't know what that. Never mind. I'm not. I'm just gonna. Anyway, they went and they got their like pesticide sprayer thingies and put the water in them. Walking, they weren't running while doing this. I was stunned. And then they went out and they went, and it was fine. It took about 5 minutes. Because
I'm
200
black
square feet
and a woman.
is about.
We put out fires. That's what we do.
Because you work in HR?
I actually might start doing this though. It's this crystal light is not doing it for me.
Well, yeah, no, I've been drinking Pinot Grigio.
Oh, you fancy bitch.
Yeah.
No, see, like,
what part of white do you not understand? I'm so confused.
No, like you have Pinot Grigio. You have to, you know, you got to do the whole like, you know, and then like, where are your pearls?
For
fuck's sake!
I clutched them too hard. They're not. It's not a strong gem. In fact, it's like barely a gem. It's more of a concretion of like lamb.
Who's got the martinis? I am so over your house tonight. All right, let's finish out. Like, is there another video like where this fire talk is getting a little lunatic?
A couple of weeks ago.
No, it's fantastic.
The same mysterious phenomenon happened in a small town of Vinto in Bolivia, in a rural area.
No sabemos por qué sale fuego de la tierra. Mira, muévelo. Oh, ya se apagó. Ah, mira.
I mean, what?
Mira, y sigue paleando y sale fuego.
That's exactly what it's doing.
No, mami.
I don't know even though there is a good explanation for this mysterious phenomenon, such as volcanic soil or deposits of underground coal and gas leaks, in most of these videos the cause for the phenomenon still remains a mystery. In your opinion, what do you really think is going on here, and why is it happening so frequently all over the world?
I mean, tectonic activity is a thing that happens. A lot of places.
Camera off?
What does that sound like something I would do, Maya?
Now, I don't know about you, but when I was younger, I remember that I used to visit my grandparents every single weekend.
I mean, I'm wearing a lab coat. That's pretty weird. I don't normally wear a
Can't think
lab
of
coat. It doesn't
anything
have
else.
pockets, though. Like, literally the only
Oh,
point of a
that would
lab
piss me
coat
off.
is it has tiny pockets, but, like,
It's for
the
tiny
reason we wear a
hands.
lab coat is I don't have tiny hands. These are pretty big hands, okay? like, you know, almost big enough to hold all my shattered hopes and dreams. Not quite, though. It's close.
And in one specific occasion, my grandmother sat down with me and she told
It's actually not true. I literally don't have many shattered hopes and dreams.
No one cares.
Ow. Ow.
me, I don't know why, but she told me that the piano sometimes played by itself.
Like, we all have our own,
And when she
like,
was just
shattered
finishing
hopes and
talking about it,
dreams. And would you like to talk about yours?
I'm just, no, I mean, no, not anymore. Not.
So I can just hold on to my own without being worried about yours too. That is so sweet of you.
I mean, I'm gonna need to talk to my therapist here. Wow.
How does that make you feel?
Um.
God, next week
Well,
I'm on the video.
Yeah. Hey, if your internet is up to it, go nuts.
Hey.
Okay.
Hey. I don't know.
we heard the
You
piano
should
playing
dance
by
again.
itself. We ran to the room and there was absolutely no one there. And the fact that it was a regular piano, not a self-playing one, was what made things even creepier.
There we go.
So at the time, I was really
I'm
creeped out,
happy.
but I just thought that
Get the
my
weasel
grandma
dance.
was joking
The
around
weasel
with me.
dance.
But I guess maybe
It's
she
more for your
wasn't.
compilation.
What's creepy about all of this is that if you
Yeah. Oh man. I mean, I'm not gonna make that though. I have nowhere close to that level of content creation discipline on YouTube. The amount I have of that to begin with is not quite zero.
I mean, it's really close to zero.
It's
like,
really
I
close
asked
to
you
zero.
to make a
I
playlist.
produce content on other people's channels.
No, like all I said was like make a playlist of all the stuff that you're in, and then you can put that in your channel. And you're like, I don't know, playlist. Like I have to click buttons and type. Like,
It's an astonishing amount of work. When you're as
research
lazy
the
as I
topic,
am,
you'll see
apparently.
that hundreds and thousands of people all over the world have actually witnessed something really similar.
Fucking around. I can't take this right
Oh
now.
god.
I'm so scared. Oh no. Oh my god. Turn the light.
Close the door.
Should we stay in here for a second? No. We gotta stay. We gotta stay.
Alright,
This could be priceless.
Musical instruments and objects moving by themselves, lights going on and off, and strange sounds, these kind of things are often considered a paranormal phenomena. And to this day, experts and researchers have been studying the topic and trying to prove the existence of a paranormal or invisible ghostly world. But even so, it's very hard to record these kind of unexplained things.
So, like, you know
But
what's happening right
sometimes
now?
it happens.
No.
And it is the case
Wrap
with
up.
James
This is a
Fitzpatrick.
wrap up
I kind of
of
felt
a
that.
video which is absolutely not appropriate to have a wrap up for. That's what they're doing.
I think he's trying to lead up
It's been-
to so.
Maybe, but in the last couple, really,
Me posting
Yeah,
I mean,
because he talks.
yeah.
He likes to talk.
the videos might have been.
I've never met a person who likes to talk. Okay, and I stare at myself in the mirror every day, so you know that's a
Whatever.
lie.
You argue with people who like to talk
Making
a
the
lot.
situation worse.
Now James has
Yeah,
a regular
it's
TikTok
true.
account where he uploads daily vlog type videos. He works for a steel company in Salt Lake, Utah, and in one specific night, something really strange happened and he was able to capture it all on camera. And this is what happened. Check this out.
Jesus Christ.
What was that?
Everything's going off.
That's funky.
We got alarms going off. Ryan's out on patrol. Look, there's a
poltergeist or some shit in here. Oh!
Poltergeist. Oh. Okay.
No. This.
Yeah.
Holy
There we go.
There we go.
no
Pick it up.
way did that just
You stopped by the
happen.
shovel because it's a vaguely reasonable
No
weapon. That's
way.
why you stopped by the shovel.
I
Pick
would
it
have
up.
picked up the
At
shovel.
first, James
Yes.
appears to capture some sort of power outage or
Those
Yeah,
are like
see,
and
that's
that's
what I was
money to
thinking.
me
It was
too.
just like,
I mean, I know they're not, but
this is until
well,
the door shuts on
Yeah,
its
but-
own
yeah,
and James
this.
gets the heck out of there as fast as possible.
and he's
He
like,
posted
what?
this video to TikTok and it
nope,
amassed
nope,
millions
nope,
of views
nope,
and thousands of
nope.
comments, and internet users were
Yeah, because it's well done. That's some well done noping out of there. Like when you nope out of there realistically, way more credit.
oh yeah.
Many
oh,
believe
yeah.
that the
Mad
video is
respect.
actually fake and that it was posted to gain massive views, while others believe that this is the real deal due to the fact that it would be really hard to manipulate all of these electronics and
Would
lights
it?
that are going on and off at the same time.
If you were just by the breaker box, just flickering them, wouldn't that kind of do that?
I mean, it seems like something. Like I don't know. So I was thinking initially is like there was maybe an earthquake or something. Like if something like ran into like wherever the electricity is coming from, if there was, or like Beck was saying, like a bad transformer or even a storm. Like I've had power outages where the lights, like, we're trying not to die, but like
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, but when they're trying not to die, they're not doing that.
I don't know what
Not-
it would
n-
do
not for
there.
that long.
I know
They-
what it
they
do
might-
like in an office building, but like I
Yeah.
don't even know where the fuck he is. Like it would probably trip a couple of alarms. I don't know what will close the door, but I don't know. It
I think
seems
it
like
looks
more
fake to
bad
me.
electrical than a poltergeist. But I must admit, I have zero experience with poltergeist, so maybe it's totally that.
I mean, yeah.
After watching the video quite a few times, it's really
What
hard
are
to tell
these
if it
things?
is indeed the real deal or not. What I do know is that if this were to be a fake video, it wouldn't be exactly the smartest thing to do to post it to TikTok, make it go viral so that your boss could see it and actually fire you for playing around with a bunch of electronics at
That's
your job.
true. That's
So
true.
maybe James actually did capture something chilling and unexplainable.
That being said, there's a guy in our lab who is a apparently vaguely successful TikToker.
Oh my gosh, did you see the TikTok videos of the guy who was, I don't know if he was like legit living in his office or if he was just pretending. But it was funny.
I have not.
And apparently like he got a letter from HR and everything. It's just like, you got to stop either living here or pretending like you're living here. 'Cause it was, people knew where he worked. He wasn't telling anybody, but people like were talking.
If you're filming in your workspace, it's
Yeah.
not that hard to figure it out.
I'm just saying.
Eventually, like my workspace would be one of the harder places to figure out. I feel like from just footage
Mhm.
where exactly I worked, if it wasn't relatively public knowledge. But that's because like I don't work at like a company, right? So there's not like branded stuff all over.
Yeah.
Other than what people wear a lot of memorabilia, university memorabilia.
Yeah,
on
well, that
camera
would
that
yeah.
night.
Don't
Not only that,
tape
this
your
is-
office. It's just, I mean, tape. Don't take videos in your office. That would, unless you don't care about keeping your job. IJS.
Yeah, no. If I did like do videos at work, like it would be a very sort of very straight edged. This is an educational video that I'm using the fact that I work in a cool laboratory and I can show some atomic physics stuff because I work in a place. That's what it would be. It would not be like remotely as like when I argue with flat earthers, not like that, you know, and that's my
Right.
guilty pleasure.
Do you really
That's
need-
my guilty pleasure.
Do you really need to go to a lab to argue with a flat earther?
I hope not. I don't want the flat earthers to know where my lab is.
There you go.
One of the only strange videos on his account. After
But if you
that,
tried,
he
you could
continued
find
on posting normal daily vlog type videos. So whatever's going on here, it is really strange. And I'm guessing that this could actually be a paranormal phenomena caught on camera or a poltergeist like many internet users suggest. But I'm not too sure. What is your take?
I'm gonna need more
Yeah, it's a funky one. I don't know.
Well, this is it for now, but we do have more videos.
like
Don't
I don't
forget.
understand like why a poltergeist would do that. Like I need more information.
Yeah.
All right, where are we? Take it down. Stop doing that. All right, we'll just do this. Nope, doesn't like that either. Get out.
Okay, fine. Bye.
Wait. I don't want to kick everything. I don't know why this is acting weird.
I should have left there. Sold the joke.
Ah! Oh, I totally kicked everybody. All right. I was trying not to do that. Oh my god, I'm such a bitch. Why do you guys come here? Anyways, all right. Well, thanks everybody for coming here. And I will see you next week.